Right, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lady Nika. Um, a couple of y'all, a couple of y'all wanted me to come in and talk about the royal wedding. Now, I kind of made it clear that I don't see it for the royal family. So the royal wedding really didn't mean shit to me. Just being honest with you. Because, see, I know the history of this family. Now, I know to the naked eye and for people who not aware, this seems like a fairy tale come true. This is like, Megan being a biracial woman found her prince, and they had this beautiful storybook type wedding, and it was beautiful. Because I ain't watched the whole wedding, but I did go back and I found some stuff on YouTube, because YouTube had the whole damn wedding. I was not 2 hours, but I skimmed through. I thought it was really cute that, in honor of her ethnicity, that we had that choir. I was very impressed. It was beautiful. That pastor, girl, when you invite us to your party, we gonna show up, okay? Now, I found it hilarious that he was he really went in, he just gave him a sermon right quick. But that's how it go in the black church, honey. You call a pastor up there, they can turn any event into an opportunity to give you a sermon, and they ask you, do you want to be, if you want to be saved, if you want to accept Jesus Christ into the pardon of your sins, listen to what I'm saying and just confess with the mouth so that the spirit can be saved. You know how it go. And under normal circumstances, I would be 100% here for that. I saw the various celebrities getting out their vehicles, entering the cathedral. It was, as far as the look, it was a beautiful wedding. It was kind of toned down compared to what I've seen in the past with this royal family, but it was a nice wedding. It was a really nice wedding. I honestly think that Harry and Meghan love each other. I believe that they do, and I wish them the best. But at the end of the day, I'm not getting up no early in the morning to watch two people who is not going to make a difference in my life get married. I'm not a hater. I just know this family. I told y'all, my interest in the royal family died with Diana. Okay? And it's for good reasons for that. Let us not forget that this family do not care for the melanated people. Let us not forget that this family has been, the British Army has gone over into parts of Africa and basically slaughtered people. Let us not forget that Prince William I don't know if he was doing a speech somewhere, but basically what he was doing was talking about how overpopulated Africa will become in recent, in as time go by, okay? He was talking about an overpopulation of Africa and how that with that overpopulation and modernization that's going on over in Africa, how it's going to basically encroach upon Africa's wildlife and their habitats. So they were talking about possibly finding a depopulation plan. What do you think the depopulation plan gonna consist of? And just to be honest with you, I saw what went down with, because I was young, but I was aware. I saw how Diana and Charles got married. I saw how she was under the impression he was in love with her, but the whole time his heart belonged to the woman that he later ended up marrying, but had an affair with for many, many years. Before he was with Diana, after he married Diana, during his marriage to Diana, after they divorced, and then when she passed away, he got married to Camilla. I know these people are not for us. If you think that Meghan Markle finna walk around Buckingham Palace throwing barbecues and making strawberry limp Kool-Aid, you out your damn mind. But as for the overall wedding, it was nice. It was a beautiful wedding. I ain't care too much for her gown, but it was beautiful nonetheless. Her second gown looked better than the actual gown she got married in. But I wish them the best. But I cannot I cannot. I'm sorry. I cannot act like this matters to me when it really don't matter to me. That's the reason why I didn't want to talk about this subject, because I know that a lot of black people, just for some reason, just because this girl's biracial, wanted to jump on the bandwagon and just be all involved and invested and just in awe of this reunion. Some have said to me, girl, this is a historical moment. It might be, but it ain't a historical moment for me. Not for me. Now, the history books will say something different, but it's not for me, because I know the history of this family. And if y'all were watching this wedding, did you peep out some things? Did you peep out my thumbnail on this video? That ain't an old lady stuck, old lady that just, got that, how when old people get old. When people get old, they kind of like had that serious look on their face. You find that in elderly people all the time. I can't say that Queen Elizabeth had that look because she was just, that's just how she looked. Nah, that looked like, okay, bitch, I don't know. You sitting up here smiling and happy now, but you best to believe one thing. Remember, I am the queen, and you gonna walk light around me and mine. That's what you gonna do. I seen several people looking at her kind of crazy. Now, the camera didn't seem to want to pan in too much and stay on there too long, but did you notice the looks going on? Everybody's not accepting of this. And I know a lot of y'all might say, well, they don't have to accept it long as Harry and Meghan happy. Nah, they need to be accepting this, because how they feel is going to reflect off onto that girl. She just walked in a hornet's nest and don't even know it. And while the rest of the world is looking at it like, oh, Cinderella story, oh, they are so in love. Do you know that family I believe they do love each other, but do you know that family is manipulative enough to tear that apart? They not what they seem like. Yeah, on TV they look like they was accepting and all that good shit, yada yada yada. But in truth, I just don't think that they're as happy as it's being made out to be on TV. That queen don't feel that shit. They do not like that at all. At all. So I'm sorry, because I do know a little of the history of this family. I can't ride I cannot get on no bandwagon praising this wedding, because I know that young lady finna go through something. If you think she ain't, then get your damn head out the sand and read. Go to Miss Google. Google that royal family. Google their history and their affiliations with Adolf Hitler. Okay? Google how they have gone into parts of Africa and massacred people, men, women, and children. And it's because of that history and the fact that this young lady, Meghan Markle, who some of y'all have told me does identify as black, that I can't just feel like she made the best decision for her life. It may be. But being that I know the history, I'm not that excited about her being in this royal family. Now, I do think that he loves her. I think she loves him. But will that love stand against this royal family who is not used to any... They claim like they don't mind changing with the time, but them people still stuck back in their old traditional ways. But if I had to talk to y'all about the wedding, let me give you the wedding. I thought the pastor was a damn fool. Child, I enjoyed that man. But like I said, anytime you bring us around, baby, we gonna bring us to the party. We gonna put some flavor in it for you. I thought that was sweet. Now, did she arrange that to happen? Did she have anything to do with the planning of her own wedding? I don't know. I'm sure somebody down in the comment section gonna tell me. I enjoyed the choir. I enjoyed the overall ceremony. It was beautiful. My concern is what happens afterwards. My concern is what that lady gonna go through inside them damn Buckingham Palace walls when the cameras ain't rolling. See, that, and because of their history, I don't think it's gonna be all rainbows and sunshine. But overall, I thought it was a beautiful wedding. I appreciated the fact that they respected her black culture that's inside of her, and that, we were able to get a little bit of that. That was different. But I'm not overjoyed over the royal wedding. I'm not overjoyed over it. I just worry about what's going to happen to this young lady after all of this. When we start watching. Because, see, the eyes of the world is on her right now. But when we start watching, what will happen? What will she be going through? I just don't want to see her end up like a Diana. That's a hot mess. And I'm sorry, I think, Harry fine. I ain't gonna lie, Harry fine as fuck. But Harry also is, he used to be a little handful. I remember the pictures of him now it's supposed to be for Halloween, but he had on like a Nazi uniform. A friend of his had on, I think it was a Klansman outfit. And then we had another friend with a minstrel costume on. All that shit to me, see, you ain't never gonna, I ain't gonna wear a Klansman suit for Halloween. Because I know what the Klan stands for and how many African American people lives have been cut short, damaged, or in some kind of way because of this organization. So I'm not going to be okay with it. I don't know. But for those of y'all that wanted to know what I thought, that's really what I thought about it, okay? I thought the wedding was beautiful. I was glad that, they were able to come together. And I wish them the best, but I just don't think that the royal family gonna let them be at peace and just live and love and all of that. Maybe they will, but judging by that queen, I don't think so. You can best believe Elizabeth still got a lot of power, and she ain't trying to change nothing right now. Well, people don't like change. They don't. But overall, it was a beautiful wedding. It wasn't the best royal wedding I've ever seen, but it was definitely. It was nice. It was nice. I never had nothing that grand, so I think that, I can't hate on it. It was a beautiful wedding. And I hope to God that they are able to live their lives happy, procreate if that's what they want to do, and that, whatever it is she wants to do in her new title as Duchess of Sussex, she can do it. I wish them the best. But I can't just be like, oh, and all of that, because I live in reality. Cinderella was a fairy tale, child. That's how I feel about it. You ask me, there it is. Now, I'll be back on camera at some point when my face heals. Many of y'all know I did the walk for the cure. I told y'all, this lupus makes me super sensitive to the sun. And even with SPF 100, I still burned. And I do have some burns right now that I'm working on them, y'all. I wind up going to the emergency room. I got a cream. This shit high as hell. And I see why, because it is working. So, soon as I get to where I feel comfortable being on camera again, I'll be back down here to talk to y'all face to face about some shit. Yeah, I will. I got a week before my Queen Sugar and stuff started coming back on gear, so I gotta get this together. So in the meantime, in between time, we gonna do the Spreaker. Now, I hope you can hear me, because I am speaking very loud. I have all the settings turned up, so I hope you can hear me without any problem. But if you can't, then you're gonna have to bear with me a minute, because I ain't getting on this camera burned. Okay, that's just what not gonna happen. That's it. That's my opinion in the words of Beautiful Soul, I really didn't give a flippity flip about no damn royal wedding. But to satisfy the people that support me, there it is. And I'm out.